So when I called Marlon, he answered. I was like, I just walked out. He was like, what? I was like, yes, I just walked out of my job. He's like, what happened? So I gave him the rundown. I was just like, she sent me the email basically saying like my refractions are wrong. She gonna go down on my pay. So I wrote her a letter saying like, hey, can we just have a conference to talk? And then she pulled me into the conference room in the middle of morning clinic to talk about this note when I was thinking that we can do it at the end of the day. And she keeps telling me that my refraction are off, but she can't show me how it's off and which patient so that I can like show like either you got me mixed up with somebody else or, oh, it's this part of the refraction that I need to refine. Like I'm like, okay, how can I be better for you? Like, how can I be better? And they basically was just like, oh, well, if you can't get the refractions right, you're not a good fit. But they not telling me what I'm doing wrong in the refractions, and they not giving me no examples of anything. And I'm trying to show them like, look, it is not my refractions then. It can't be my refraction. It gotta be other people's refraction. It's not mine. So I'm not understanding. I'm not getting it. And I'm just like, I'm frustrated. And I'm like, I just walked out. He was like, did you call the fuss? I'm like, no. I got up. I said, okay, I understand. I got up. I walked out the conference room, like put my stuff down, clocked out, and walked out. I didn't slam no doors. I didn't slam nothing. I quietly walked out. And he was just like, it's okay. It's okay. We got the cart now. Like we will you can make money using the cart. Like you can go out there, you can go to Forsyth Park, make money that way. I'm like, I know, but I do need to I probably shouldn't have quit this job. Like, but I couldn't do it. Like I couldn't do it. Like it was fucking with me because it's like I feel like they was gonna try to go down on my pay and not giving me a reason. Like why they going down on my pay, just trying to say it's my refraction when I know it's not my refraction. So why you trying to go down on my pay? Like it's not making sense to me at all. And Mara's like, look, don't worry about it. Just go home, kick your feet up. I only got one more turn. I'll be off. Like we can chill. If you want to go grab some brunch, we can go grab some brunch and like we can just talk about it. We can come up with a plan. But don't worry, like we got the cart now. Like we got the cart. You'll be able to. I know it's not something that you saw yourself. I know you want your gym and all this and that, but the cart will help you get back into business. It'll put your face back in front of people. Like just we'll just do it that way, and you'll find another job. Don't worry about it. Do not worry about it. We're gonna be good, and you about to get your taxes, so it's like you know how to budget the things now. So we about to be good, and I'm just like, all right. So I go home, I make me some breakfast, and I sit down, and I start to think, and I'm just like, how did I get back here? I was so excited about having a job. And then now it's like, I ain't got no job. And it's just like, why don't I have a job? Like, Key, why did you walk out? You did not have to walk out. You could have just said, okay, continued on. But then I know you probably would have felt like any little thing they're going to be nitpicking about. Why not just say, okay, carry on, and then go back to just putting your name on the refraction so it can be like, yo, this is my refraction, this is my patient. But I'm just like, she nitpicking about everything. She was gonna be nitpicking about everything. Maybe she just didn't want to pay me that much. I don't know. I don't know. I ain't give her no issues, no problem, no nothing. I don't know. I'm just so I'm in my head just battling it out because I'm just like, once again, I'm back at having no job. Why? I'm like, I ain't gonna stress about it. Because you know what? You're right. Marlon does have the cart. I can go out, make some money on the cart. Whatever. I can do it that way. So that's what I did. Not that same day, because when Marlon got home from work or whatever, we went out, got something to eat, and just drank and contemplating life, like trying to come up with a plan. Because I'm just like, all right, yeah. After that, my taxes hit. I ended up giving Marlon $1,500 for the ice, and I'm just like, look, I'm about to make that back anyway, because I had started going out to Forsyth Park, setting the cart up right by the playground. Like I was going from 1 in the afternoon to 5. Like from 1 to 5, well 4:30, well 4:30 really. From 1 to 4:30 I would sit with the ice cart out in front of the kids' playground. Ice was $5 a cup. I would make, I believe, about $150 to $200 during the weekday, but on the weekend I was making bank. When I say bank, I mean bank. On the weekend, it was a minimum of a $500 day. A minimum of a $500 day. And don't let it be on a Sunday during like a festival. Easy thousand. Easy running out of all 4, because the car only can hold like 4 of the gallon tubs of ice, so we only had 4 flavors to choose from each day. But I would mix and match the flavors sometimes. Like, oh, you want the red and the blue, make a Superman. Like literally I would mix and match the flavor, but it was $5 a cup. Being right by the playground, make bank. So I'm just like, all right, I'm getting back into like that business entrepreneur mindset, whatever. Like it's going good. Marlon get a call from his mom telling us that she was going to be in Atlanta at his aunt, like her best friend / his aunt's house, and she wanted us to come up to see her before she left, or whatever not she was bringing the car back. And I was like, oh, okay, she bringing the car back. Marv's like, okay, she bringing the car back, so what do you want to do? Do you want to keep your car, or you want to do what we discussed? You get rid of your car and then you trade in my car. Do you want to do it that way? I was like, yeah, your payments are going to be cheaper than my payments. I know now with me not having a job, even though like we're doing good with the car, me not having a job, that's $602 a month, and on top of my rent, I'm not going to be able to like, so if I can save the money, I will just do your car. So it was understood that I was going to let drive time come take my car, and I was going to drive Marlon's car and pay the note on his car. I'm like, all right, it's a win-win. I have a vehicle, I have a cheaper monthly payment, it's cool. A win is a win. And then once I get the money and I'm able to, I'm going to trade his car in. So not only will it help, it's helping me right now save money, it's going to help him later on when it's time to get this car off his credit. And because I'm going to be paying on time, it's going to help his credit even more. So I'm just like, anyway, it's helping him. It helps me. It's great. So Marlon's mom was coming down from Louisiana to bring the car back. I'm like, all right, cool. We went up to Atlanta. We drove my car. Met up with Marlon's mom, auntie. Marlon took us all out to Outback. Of course, he paid for everybody's meal at Outback, because he wasn't telling his mama that he was tight on money. He wasn't. He was just splurging. Just splurging. When it comes to the mom and the sisters and the aunt, he just splurged. And I'm just like, whatever. So while we're at the restaurant, I'm trying to eat, cheap. I'm trying to eat as cheap as possible, because it's me and Jackson, Kaya, and Marlon's mom, Marlon's aunt, and his sister. So it's like it's a good bit of us. And we're at Outback, and Marlon paid for it, because they got appetizers, entrees, and desserts and drinks. And I'm like, yeah. So after Marlon paid for everything, we took the mom back to the auntie house, and we toured the auntie house because the auntie had just moved and she wanted to show Marlon her new place and, the pond in the back. So we did all of that. And then his mom started talking about the plans for the ice cart. And I was like, okay. She was like, yeah, because it's really a family business. I'm like, yeah. I'm only doing it. I'm doing it right now. Marv's like, yeah, she doing it right. This is her main job right now, because she ain't got her job. And then I looked at Marlon, and his mama looked at me. She was just like, so you don't have a job?